Hey you guys, how's it going? I'm just gonna wait for a few to join up for a start. Just me on my camera look a bit. Yeah, it's a bit better. So, back to Monday Funday again. Pop up you lot, let me know how you're doing. Hello. Hey Ponya, how's it going, sweetie? Oh, I had a wonderful birthday, you know, it was really, really nice. It was lovely. Hey Gina, I'm alright. Yeah, I just had a nice peaceful week with the family, and then like I finished it off, you know, I went to a remembrance parade in a town not far from where I lived, so it was lovely to finish the week off like that. I always do, it's the same every year. Because my birthday lands on the 8th, Remembrance Sunday is usually either side, well, it's usually the Sunday after, so. So, yeah. Yeah, it was nice, because both my brother and my dad are in the forces, so they were both on parade, and it was really, really nice to watch them. Because I normally do go, but last year I didn't. I think I didn't last year. Because I was looking after my gran. As y'all remember, we buried her in February. She got bowel cancer. So I think I was up there that weekend. So I didn't go. So this year I thought I'd better make an effort. Hi Maria. But yeah, anyway. Nancy. Hello, Nancy. She says, if you see me say hello, I'm saying hello. Hey, Roxy. Greetings to everyone from San Diego. Wow. Hey, Deborah. Good afternoon. Oh, well, good afternoon from your end. It's good evening my end, Silesia. Hey, Tia. Hello, Leah. Tia, I saw your comment earlier on, sweetheart. Thank you. I do like it when you guys do leave a comment. Hey, Lorraine. How's it going, beautiful? Hey, LV. Hey, Mary. Yeah, I do read through my comments, and I do love it when my subs do comment nice stuff. It's just, you know, like, because, I mean, like, last month I had to delete shitloads of comments because half of them just weren't fucking valid, and then the other half were just irritating. And, like, I keep repeating on my fucking videos, you know what I mean, to have a bit of respect for those going through those energies at that time, and it's just becoming tedious because I keep getting, like, so many new subs coming, and, like, all my older subs know that I'm repeating myself, but believe you me, it's as irritating to me, but I keep repeating myself because I keep getting new subs, you know what I mean? It's started going up again now, so. Hey, Diamond Danae. Cape Cod, Silesia, wow. Hey, Aneri. You just have to bear with me, I'm still a bit bunged up at the minute, you guys. This cold and chest infection's been a nightmare to get rid of. It really has. I'm on the mend though, which is good. Oh dear. I'll be fine, Tia. I'm a warrior. Nancy says, I've been listening to you now for a year. And you've helped me in so many ways. I'm so pleased, sweetie. Listen, you guys, I'm flashing red. If it cuts off, just stay tuned. I'll bring it straight back up. I haven't got Bailey's in the coffee now. It's just milked up. I wish. I wish. But yeah, I'm good. Just sort of like keeps going backwards and forwards with this fucking cold and this chest infection. One minute I think I'm okay, then it'll come back again. And then I think I'm okay again, then it'll come back again. It's like Up and down, up and down, up and down. Singular and get the way I get things across. Do you know what? It's the first time I've ever been told that I'm singular. But I kind of like that. Hey Suzanne from Texas. Hey Dee, how you doing, darling? Singular. First time I've heard that. Appalachian Mountains, West Virginia. Oh, West Virginia, mountain, take me home, country road. Na na na, hey, hey, na na na, hey. I love it. I'm sorry, I'm breaking out in song here. I've had too much coffee today, I think. Oh, that's what we do there, girls. We just have a laugh and a giggle. Usually at my expense. Everyone seems to be getting sick. I guess this season. Do you know what? I think the bane of my problems at the minute is my central heating. Because the temperature here has dropped so dramatically, and I'm trying to keep the heating on to keep the house warm for the kids. And it's that dry heat that's clogging me up, do you know what I mean? So, I think it's definitely the central heating that's like clogging me up a bit here. Otherwise, I think I'll probably be alright. But then again, like the cold air can just do just as bad. You know, it's catch-22, you can't win, can you? Excuse me. But yeah. So, in about, what time are we on? In about 10 minutes, I'll start doing your freebies. So, for anyone new that's joined, I'll level out. Paying a super chat or a donation does not guarantee you a free reading today. It does not work like that, as all my regulars would tell you. It's all guided by my spirit guides. And they draw me to whoever I need to read for. So, no payment is an obligation to get a reading. So whoever I'm drawn to. So when it comes to 10:30, give it 10 minutes and I'll tell you all to pop up. And all I want from you is your sun sign and a relevant question, or tell me to roll with it. That's all I want, that's all I need. I don't need massive fucking paragraphs or anything like that, because believe it or not, I'm actually quite good at what I do. So that's all I need, that's all I need. And then after you've had a reading, should you feel happy with it and you want to show some appreciation, then you can donate. Then I'm open to donations. Just don't think paying a super chat's going to get you a reading today, because it's not. But if you want to do that after you've had a reading, you're more than welcome. So, Dee says, she said a lot of small orbs in your bedroom. Interesting. It was daytime. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am very sceptical when it comes to orbs. Don't get me wrong, I do believe they exist. However, I think that sometimes, you know, a reflection of a speck of dust, or I don't know, like light shining, light reflection from like a small mirror, or a glistening diamond thing or something, or you know what I mean, can also give off the same kind of effect. And I mean, I've had it before, you know, like when I've been wearing my earrings and the sun shone on them in the living room, because I've got windows both sides, and they've sort of shone off, and I've seen what looks like a little circle orb on the wall, but it's not, it's just a reflection off my earrings, you know what I mean. I'm a bit of a myth buster with stuff like that. But to be fair, for how spiritual I actually am, I do like to try and prove it's not real before I prove it's real. But in a way, I guess that's what makes me genuine, you know what I mean? The fact that I don't actually buy into everything. So, yeah, sometimes it is a bit of speck of dust, you know what I mean? And when it picks up light, it can look bigger than it actually is. And I've had that before many a times, you know. And it's like in the night when you watch these stupid programmes like Ghost Adventures and this Ghostbusters and stuff like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think some of it's pretty inexplicable. And it's entertaining, I'll give it that. But then I look at it and I think, have you never fucking heard of a firefly? Or a glowworm, whatever they call them. You know, the flies with the big butts on that seem to reflect light, you know, like a cat's eye. And it does make you think, you know, just how gullible can people be. It does make you think. It does make you question. And when I watch these programmes, I mean, it's even like Most Haunted that we get here in the UK with, what's her name? The blonde woman that cries a lot. And I sort of think, there's never actually been any evidence. There's never actually, none of these programmes have actually ever shown any fucking evidence. And I do tend to think, you know what? I believe it when I see it. It's like I've had my moments, I've seen a ghost, you know what I mean? But on these programmes, I do think most of them are just acting. I'm not saying ghosts aren't real, of course they're real. Of course they are, I've seen them. But on these programmes, I just think, you're all just fucking actors with your fucking sponsors. Corporate fucking sponsorships. And it's a bit fucking stupid. A bit silly. And I think the whole thing's fucking scripted as well. I'm just giving my opinions there. Well, yeah. I suppose some of them are inviting things in that shouldn't have an invitation, fair enough. But at the same time, I don't really think most of it's actually real. They're going in these extremely haunted locations. And I'm not being funny, but I have spoke to spirits. I have dealt with... in my time, I've dealt with spirits of loved ones, etc, etc. I've dealt with spirit guides. I've even had to deal with something quite negative before now, as I'm sure Bob from TORTL would tell you guys. And I can promise you something now, right? Most of them don't want to be disturbed. Most of them don't want to be acknowledged. Most of them just want to be left alone when it comes to things like that. And even the negative stuff, it's, you know, you don't upset it, it won't upset you. And I always go into this with that mentality. You know, I always allow my spirit guides to do the work, because they're the ones that are going to come back and say whether or not a loved one wants to come through or not. Sometimes they're fighting to get through. Sometimes, you know, I get a client and they're like, I really, really want to speak to my loved one. It's like, you know what? Your loved one's at peace. They just don't want to be disturbed, love. You can think I'm faking it. You can think I'm fucking bullshitting you. Whatever. I'm not going to go and disturb a spirit that is at peace and doesn't want to come forward for whatever reason. That's their reason. You have to treat them like human beings, because that's exactly what they were. And you do have to look at it like that. And people could call me fake or whatever when I don't do it. I don't give a shit. I've got enough clients that will tell you that I have done it. But yeah. So, anyway, that's just my opinion. Sarita, what do I think about reincarnation? Sorry, you guys, I'm back. It does tend to freeze and cut off sometimes. And it does... I know when it's going to go off, though, because it flashes red. But, yeah, like I was answering Sarita's question about reincarnation, like I was saying, as Barbara probably tell you, you know, there are different dimensions to the afterlife, and I think up to press, most mediums and spiritualists have only really sort of discovered or known about the fifth dimension, you know what I mean? But there are these different levels of dimensions in the afterlife, from what I can gather, and not just from my own discussions with my spirit guides, but from other spiritualists as well, of like-minded. And some will go to peace, you know what I mean, and go to up to a higher dimension, and they're the ones that tend not to want to be disturbed, you know what I mean. And then you've got, you know, I'm going to say the lowest dimension. And these are the ones that I feel can be reincarnated. Now, I'm not sure about how it really works, but my theory is, based on what I know and what I've learned spiritually, my theory is that some who want to be reincarnated and have earned a right to be reincarnated can be. And those that don't want to be reincarnated can go to another dimension, you know what I mean? I think that it's based on choice of the soul, that the soul has. And when you are reincarnated, the white light that you see, or that some people will say that they've seen in a near-death experience, I believe that white light is their soul's automatic choice for reincarnation, and that's when, I don't know, maybe the white light at the end of the tunnel is actually the white light of an operating theatre while a woman's giving birth. Maybe the tunnel is the birth canal. It's just a theory that I have. And it probably would make sense, you know what I mean, if it was dug deeper into it. I mean, I've never really sort of dug that deep into it, but that's just my theory. And, you know, and then some people say that when they've had near-death experiences, you know, it's like, yeah, rebirth of the soul, exactly. Just one soul moving to a different vessel, if you like. But, you know, it's kind of, I just feel like that's what it is, you know what I mean? And it makes sense to me. It does make sense. I believe in reincarnation, but I also believe that a soul at the end of a human life knows how many times they've gone through life, how many times they've been reincarnated. And I believe that they're ultimately given that choice of whether to do it again or to finally go to a different dimension to finally rest in peace, you know what I mean? I mean, you know, we talk about past lives and things like that through reincarnation and hypnotism and things like that, and a lot of people tend to describe more than one previous life. It's because the soul's probably gone on and on and on. And then eventually that soul's just going to get tired and choose to go into a dimension as opposed to going back. You know what I mean? People say that my son is an old soul. Yeah, Gina, it kind of, you know what I mean? I believe it. I totally believe it. I'm flashing red again, you guys, so on and off. So just bear with me. If it cuts off, I'll bring it straight back up. But yeah, that's just, you know, anyway, I've got enough time for one more question, but on spirituality. So feel free to ask me before I start the readings. Do you feel you meet the same people each time you think? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Sarita. Like, do you mean like deja vu when you meet someone new but you just instinctively know that you've met them before? Do you mean that? Oh, hey, Renee! Same relationships. Different roles. I don't think that's got anything to do with spirituality. If you're talking about being in a cycle of bad relationships, that's got nothing to do with anything spiritual. That's more to do with, you know the old saying, you are what you eat? Yeah. It applies to your love life, believe it or not. You are what you attract. If you're insecure and vulnerable, You're going to attract someone who's going to love that and eat you up. Do you get my drift? Best thing to do, don't date. Don't date and get a grip on your emotional insecurities. And I must say it to thousands of you. You know, all the time. All the time. You will attract waste when you feel like waste. When, you know, we're lacking in the self-worth department. And if that is what you're going through and you are in never-ending cycles, why not take a step back instead of blaming everybody else for broken relationships? Why not take a step back and actually sort of think, okay, there were warning signs, I didn't see them. So let's start analysing your own faults first. Because you can't do jack shit about anyone else's behaviour. All you can do is pick out your own faults, wherever they may be. Whether it's being vulnerable, blind, whatever. You can only change yourself. You can't change anyone else. And I can say that with confidence. I mean, I'm 31 years old. I've had a string of relationships before now. God knows I have. You cannot change someone who don't want to be changed. All you can do is readdress your own security, your own stability, and be happy within your own skin. And that's how you rebuild confidence. Is to get a life of your, you know what I mean, as opposed to trying to build your life around these endless relationships that keep failing. Well, I tell it everyone, Lucia. I tell it everyone. And everyone, do you know what? Sometimes I think everyone's like, oh, you know, yeah, you're right. Okay, fair enough, I'm right. I don't want to meddle. I don't want to fucking meddle just because I'm right. I'm saying it because I actually want you guys to do something about it. I'd love to speak to a shitload of you in a year's time and hear that you're all really, really happy, you're all secure, you're dating a really nice, decent bloke who's actually going to look after you. Because, again, you are what you attract. If you're established, you're comfortable in your own skin, you're secure, you're going to start attracting like-minded people. And not fucking riffraff that are either drug addicts, players, gamblers, womanising, gold diggers. Start changing number one. Yeah, and that is how you manifest a new man that's decent, that's going to look after you. Yeah, married men as well. Stay clear of those fuckwits. I've always loved tarot, always. I mean, I've done this for, what, it's about 11 years now, you guys. Whoop, whoop, 11-year anniversary, I think. It's about this time, 11 years ago I started, roughly. Because it was a tarot deck that I got bought 11 years ago for my birthday, so it definitely was around this time. But, yeah. I always loved it. I've always been into it. Oh, okay then, Bob. Oh, it's good to hear from you as well. Believe you me, I will be in touch soon when things calm down a bit. But yeah, you take care, darling. Right. But yeah. And I just want to point out before I start these readings, because I reckon I can clear a few of you up without the cards. Your monthlies and your mid-months, when it comes to your love life, should explain quite a lot. So if you've not checked them out already, please go do so. There is a lot of advice and a lot of confirmations in those readings for most of you. But on the flip side, if you are seeing anyone who you would consider to be a fuckwit, or you are waiting on reconciling with someone who has either ghosted you, messaged you about, been shitty, All I'm going to say to you is, think long and hard about why you'd want that person to come back. If they've ghosted you, why? 9 times out of 10, it's because they've met someone else. It's as simple as that. Men are, how can I put it? Men and women. And I've done it before. I've got chatting to someone. I've thought, yeah, you're all right. I suppose you'll do for a chat. And then I've actually met someone better, you know what I mean? When I was younger, this is. And, you know what I mean? The ghosting thing, it's a part of life now. And it's not a new thing. It's been going on for fucking decades. It's nothing new. And if they do want to come back, it's more than likely because they've been dumped and they just want the backup supply. So all I'm saying is, if you've had someone ghost you, or you've got someone inconsistent that's in and out, in and out, in and out, I'm telling you straight now, 9 times out of 10 they are fucking with someone else. And you need to take a step back and reevaluate exactly why you'd want that person back. And I'm just saying it from personal experience, you guys. I'm admitting it. I've done it. And it is a part of life, unfortunately. But the problem is, it's a part of life that people still, to this day, haven't been able to accept. And it's because we've got these rejection issues in the way. When anybody rejects us, we automatically think it's something that we've done wrong. We don't want to think that they've met someone else. We don't want to think, or we know that they've met someone else, but we don't want to think that, you know what I mean, they're the fuckwit, that they're doing the wrong thing. We automatically start blaming ourselves. What did I do wrong? Did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? You start blaming yourself. And what does that do? Knocks your fucking self-worth down. Knocks your self-respect down. Knocks your self-confidence down. Rejection is an ugly thing. And I think that the sooner you guys can deal with this a little bit better and knock it off to experience instead of sat there crying over a box of chocolates, thinking that you've done the worst thing ever when you really fucking haven't. I think the sooner you guys start doing that, the easier my readings are going to start getting. You know what I mean? It's a complicated mixture. So, anyway, let's start, you guys. Like I was saying before, paying super chats is not going to get you a reading today. My spirit guides are running the show. I've got Angela with me. And this is more about, we're reaching out to those that really do deserve a reading. So I'm letting Angela run the show. She's going to give me a nudge, a tickle, blow on the cheek, something like that, as I'm reading through comments. All I want from you guys is your sun sign, and either leave me a very brief question or tell me to roll with it. And whichever one I feel drawn to, I'll be reading for them. And like I say, payment is not necessary. I don't charge for these. However, afterwards, if you want to show a little appreciation, you can do so then. Right, let's start. Let me see. Let's see, you guys. Keep going. Anna, Warner, Scorpio, love related. Okay. Anna, Scorpio, female, love related. Anna, Scorpio, female, love related. Anna. Okay, Anna, I have the unrequited love card. Whether this is a reality in the now or this is previous circumstances, we'll soon find out. Ooh. Anna, unfortunately, sweetheart, that is a clear no for me. Whoever it was that you were inquiring about. I think this is someone that... I've got 3 of Pentacles, so I'm wondering if this is someone that you've learned from, like a tutor or lecturer or boss, supervisor kind of role, anything like that. Otherwise, this is just your advice. Learn from this. It's one of those situations that you need to learn from, because there's a lot of instability surrounding this person that you're inquiring about. And I'm also saying, I'm wondering if this guy's attached elsewhere, or if he is seeing someone else. There's some instability here, okay, and it's not good. It's someone who wants me, and I don't feel the same way about him. You bang on. Okay, so this is you. I'm going to say no. I do have the Ace of Pentacles, so I think this is what's coming. I was going to say, I'm wondering if you're offering this to him, but obviously it's him offering this to you. I think he's trying to offer you stable commitment. The problem is he's not stable. It's not working. Your heart just isn't in it. I think you're attached elsewhere, whether it's emotionally or physically. I think you've got someone else in mind and you're not interested. Or you've got a partner. But yeah, I'm very much inclined to say, is this someone from work or from some sort of education or whatever. He's my ex and I want someone new. No one new yet, yeah. I'm not actually seeing anyone new for you, sweetie, because I think you're quite comfortable in your settings, and I think this is more about getting him to leave you alone, isn't it? So let's actually have a look at your best course of action to get him to leave you alone. I mean, I've got a funny feeling it's going to come up and say you need to just be brutally honest with this guy. Okay, for a start, I think you had an agreement where you were trying to be friends. That's not going to work. The friendship is not going to work because there's no emotional attachment. And even with friendships, there's got to be that emotional attachment, and it's just not fucking there anymore on your part. So if I were you, yeah, lay this shit to rest and put him out his misery. And do so with a firm action. You know, firm. Put your foot down with a firm fucking fist, in other words, and say, you know what? No. And mean what you say and say what you mean. I think you have. I just don't think it's sinking in with him because I think you're being too soft. Queen of Wands here is here to say we need to get a little bit tougher. And then the Four of Swords saying lay this shit to rest. You can't do the friendship thing. It's not possible. No, it's not possible. And the reason why it's not possible is because of this. Someone's not feeling it emotionally, whether the other person is. It's out of whack. So yeah. That's pretty much what I've got for you then, Anna. Short but sweet, but to the point. So. Right. Pop up you guys. Let's have it. You're welcome, Anna. Leah Powell. Taurus, roll with it. I love to roll with it. Alright. Leah Powell. I'm flashing red again, you guys. Just stay tuned. If it crashes, I'll bring it straight back up. Taurus for Leah Powell. Right, let's have a look, see what you've got, Leah. Ooh, I'm seeing freedom after breakup, possible three-way situations or a divorce. I see clarity and strength. I'm wondering if you've been dealing with a Leo or an Aries. I'm seeing fire. You actually put your pride and your ego first. You saw the light. You saw the situation for what it really was, and this helped you. Took a lot of strength to get over this shit. Aries cheater, yeah. Tell you what, lady, you are really fucking strong, but then again, you are a Taurus. You're very stubborn. It's like once you set your mind to something, you're just going to go and do it. No matter how hurt you end up, you're just going to go and do it. But you're so strong. Soon as you know it happens, it's like, fuck off. Pick a window because you're fucking going through it. And I love that. That's just an example of, you know what I mean, your temperament here, okay? Let me continue. Let's see what's coming. I've looked at the situation. Let's see what's coming. Okay, if we're travelling for any legal reasons here, okay, or this is just an inquiry about anything legal, I'm going to say if it is a divorce, what happens from here on out is fair, because someone was a sneaky piece of shit, okay, and you're not putting up with it anymore, but you do have love coming in. I do see a Knight of Cups in your future, and I will clarify this one. But, like, if you got anything legal coming up for whatever reason, or if you've got an option to sue someone, I don't know why I'm saying that, or take a sneaky piece of shit to court, I'd say go ahead and do it. It's looking quite favourable at this point. Otherwise, this is about karma. This bastard bitch is going to get what he fucking deserves. Karma's going to come full circle here, Leah. That cunt's going to get what he deserves for hurting you, trust me. I love seeing justice with any snaky looking card like this. It always says yes. They're going to get what's coming. Karma's going to come back around on that bitch. Thank God, yeah, thank God. But I want to have a look at this Knight of Cups. This is what you got coming in after dealing with all this BS. So, let's have a look at this dude. What sign? Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And I love that because Taurus is, you're Taurus and Taurus is Earth. And I always say the best combo for Earth is water and vice versa, because when you put Earth and water together, it creates fertile ground to grow on. Promotes growth. You can grow together. Right, what was that? I've got the honeymoon card. Wondering if you're planning a holiday or a trip, something overseas in the near future. I think this is, or somewhere near water. Like if you're going to a lake house or something, you know what I mean? Or a holiday or something. Or if you're at the coast, if you ever walk the dog down the beach, something like that. That's where you're going to meet this guy. That's the indication of where you're going to meet him, near water. Or on travels. Somewhere distant from home. And I've got chemistry here, so yeah, you guys are going to get on like a house on fucking fire. Let's clarify this guy coming in for Leah. Clarification on this guy coming in for Leah. High Priestess reverse, so 7 of Pentacles reversed. One more. Full reversed. And I think this is a warning. This person is very open-hearted. Whoever they are, Leah, this is just something for you to bear in mind. This person is very open-hearted. There's a lot of chemistry between, whenever you meet this person, it's going to be somewhere near water, I'm seeing. So it's either on travels or somewhere near water. And he's a nice guy. He's very much into you by the time you meet him, and he will make it very clear. The only problem is you've got to warn him. Don't hide this guy. He is enough for you when he comes in. But if you hide him, he's not going to want to take a risk on you. This guy's very open. I'm not sure why Spirit's coming out so clear with that, Leah. But I know by now, if Spirit tells you something, you listen, you know what I mean? And they're basically saying, when this guy comes to you, he's very, very open. He'll be very open about wanting to spend more time with you. But the second he feels like it's been hidden in any way, shape or form, or that you're hiding something from him, he will know. He's intuitive. He's a water sign. I'm more inclined to wonder if he's a Scorpio. Don't hide anything from him. Because he won't risk anything with you if he senses that something's hidden. Even if it's minute, like you just don't want your ex to find out or anything like that. It's not going to wash with this guy. I think this is just an indication into his personality. He's very straight to the point. He doesn't like anything hidden. He doesn't like secrecy. He's not cool with that. You know what I mean? If you're dating, you're dating. It's out in the open, you're dating. You know what I mean? And I just think that he's going to be really good for you. You could end up missing an opportunity with this guy if you're too afraid to have it go public. So, just something to bear in mind, Leah. Right. Let me see what time I'm on. Yeah. Got time for a couple more, you guys, because I don't intend to go the full hour tonight because I'm really tired. And I could do with a freshen up as well because I've got some readings tonight, but... Right. Let's see. Flash up, you guys. Oh, that's really good, Leah. I'm pleased to hear that, sweetheart. You just bear that in mind when you meet him. And remember, if you're going to the beach or anywhere near water, put the war paint on and look fucking fabulous. Yeah. Not saying you don't already, but yeah, make a good impression. Cleavage out. Right then. Flash up, you guys. Let's see. Yeah, Tia, I've got to read for you, darling. I kind of felt a pull earlier when I was talking to you, and she wants me to do it. So, what's your sun sign, Tia? Let me just scroll back up. Which one? What are you? Tia, I can't find your sun sign. What's your sun sign? Tia, can you just remind me what your sun sign is, please, darling? She was a Sag. She's a Sag, right. Thank you. Thanks, ladies. Really appreciate that. God, it's getting warm in here. I thought I turned my heating off. Might have to go check it in a minute. I'm burning up. Unless it's just because I'm ill, I don't know. I hope not. Tia! Are you getting attention from an older guy by any chance? Or are you attracted to an older guy? Yeah. Thought so. Yes. I've got an age gap relationship here, okay. It's not healthy. Tia, are you actually having sex with this older guy? I'm asking for a valid reason. Please don't think I'm being too nosy. Is this thing sexual? It was, not anymore. Tia. Your periods aren't late, are they? Seeing someone stressing out about maybe being pregnant. Growth. You don't have them. PCOS. Is that 100% effective? Tia, get another couple of weeks, take a pregnancy test, please. 50-50. Fuck me. Tia, can you take a pregnancy test at the earliest possible time, please? It's the only one way to know. You try and be careful. I think this is, I can't see this being a warning, sweetie. I mean, this, because I've got heart-to-heart conversations with an older man that you're paying attention to because of the anxieties to do with the Empress, a mother. What the fuck? And these all just sort of came out together, you know what I mean? Why on earth would you need heart-to-heart conversations over this? There's just no other way I can read that. You keep seeing yourself pregnant in your dreams. Well, there's no fucking wonder, sweetheart. I think you actually might be. Go take a test, and then it's up to you whether you know what I mean, what you want to do about that. But, at the same time, Tia, I'm kind of like in two minds about this because for a start, this situation has got to end. There's no two ways about it. There are reasons why you and this guy are not meant to reconcile. Whenever I see the death card, it's always about out with the old, in with the new. Getting rid of what's holding you back, and this guy's holding you back. And, you know what I mean? And this has all happened because, I'm going to say, I lack in protection. And I'm sort of looking at this from a very sexual way. I've got wands next to these two. Ugh. See, this guy's got took a wand out of the row in his hand. He's left a wide open gap for a fucking sperm to get through. Is he cheating? Does he have another woman? I will try and find out, Tia. Overall, no matter what is going on, you're being told to try and stay optimistic. And to get a grip on these insecurities as well. Whenever I see the Nine of Pentacles, this is that fear of being alone. This is rushing into relationships and sexual encounters because you just don't want to be alone. And as opposed to actually dealing with these issues head on, you're rebounding. And that's a problem. Spirit's saying, can we get a bit more optimistic instead of pessimistic? Standing on your own is not going to hurt for a little bit, you know what I mean? Now, the Emperor and the Empress, when they are in the same spread, are literally a mother and a father. So yes, I do think something's going on here. Either you're pregnant or someone else is. That's connected to him, so let's find out. Well, yeah, I always read for those that really do need it, and Tia clearly needed it. Because, I mean, when I spoke to her earlier, I felt this almighty pull, and I thought to myself, I'm going to end up reading for her tonight, and I ended up reading for her. I knew there was something going on. It's just, you know what I mean? You get these feelings, you just don't know what it is until you actually see. No, you're all right, Tia. I will help you as much as I can, darling. So, can we take a look at this situation, please? Is this guy that Tia's involved with someone else? I'm going to say yeah. Two of Swords. Blindfolded to which option? Does he choose you? Does he choose someone else? The only problem is, who is this other person? Is this a three-way situation or not? Alright. This heart-to-heart conversations has come out again. This is so fucked up. Okay, I'm going to say he has got someone else. Yeah, he has. Right, basically what I did was I just assumed that he has got someone else, and I drew two sort of, because obviously if he didn't, then I'd see more stable cards, and I haven't. I have got cheating cards here. So on your side, I pulled heart-to-heart conversations and soulmate. I think, Tia, that yeah, you two do have this strong soul connection. I really do, and I think it is real. The only problem is, just because you meet a soulmate does not mean you've met the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. Soulmates can come for one of two reasons. Either as a blessing or a lesson to be learned. And believe you me, I think this is a big lesson to be learned, especially if you're pregnant. And then on their side, I can see him trying to give a relationship a chance here, okay, with someone else. The Lovers is reversed. It can indicate three-way situations. And the Knight of Wands is that in, out, not consistent energies, bouncing between you and her, back and forwards, backwards and forwards. And the Two of Swords, I'm going to say, yeah, you need to take a blindfold off and choose either you or her. I'm not sure who she is. I don't know if she's just someone he's seeing or sleeping with, or worse, that's at best. I mean, at worst, he could be married. I don't know. It's not telling me, and I'm trying to push to see it, and Spirit's pushing me back and saying, that's enough, Kay. That's all she needs to know at this point. I think, Tia, your best advice, first and foremost, get a pregnancy test done. Secondly, learn to make and wrap it up if you don't want to get pregnant. And lastly, you need to give him an ultimatum. Tell him that you have your suspicions and that he does need to choose. I think you need to confront him. And I think you need to, ease some of this nightmare, really. And should he turn you down, especially while you're pregnant, I would like you to email me. And I will offer my services to you to help you out. No charge needed. I do this occasionally for those that really, really need it. I don't do this all the time, so please, people, don't email me taking the piss. This is for those that really need it. And I think Tia does. Because if I don't know what he's going to do, you see, I can't see it. That's why I'm saying, if he turns you down and you are pregnant, you need to email me. I will sort you out free of charge, and we'll get you back on track, Tia. Because I've got a funny feeling that this nightmare's far from over. And I'm not sure what's around the corner for you, sweetheart, and that's what's bothering me. So yes, I would like to stay in touch. Email me to get me as a contact, and I'll add you on Skype, okay? No, you're very welcome, sweetheart. We'll sort this out. I hate it when men do this, and then, you know what I mean. It's not nice. I will try my best. See, I'm not completely unreasonable. Just bear with me for 1 sec, you guys. I'm just gonna disappear. I need to get some fucking tissue because my nose is streaming. Just 1 minute, and then I'll do one more. Yeah. Oh wait, I've got tissue here. 2 minutes. Oh, God. So sorry about that, you guys. That's totally gross. I'm so full of cold, it's unreal. And you know, like when I give readings, it makes it worse because I'm losing energy to give it. You know what I mean? Right, I'm going to do one more. One more. And then I will say before I do it, you guys, I have got an hour tonight that I've someone cancelled, and it's, you know, if anybody wants to fill that hour, or even half an hour, you can split it into, you know what I mean, if you just want half an hour and then someone else asks for half an hour, whatever. It's only 20 quid for half an hour in November because I've knocked £5 off all the readings, so if you want to fill them up, you guys, you can do. Kim, it's for 10 o'clock, between 10 and 11. I mean, it's, what time are we on now? It's 9:10 now. So it's in about an hour. So if any of you want that slot, like I say, if you want half an hour, it's only 20. If you want an hour, it's just, the whole hour, it's 45. Because I've knocked £5 off for the Scorpio season, with it being my birthday season. So should any of you want that slot, you can email me and take it. And you don't have to pay the emergency fee. Because otherwise, you know, like if people message me and say I want a reading in an hour, I charge a fee for it, and you don't have to pay that fee tonight. So take it while it's there, you guys. Judy, if you want the hour, you can have the hour for 45 quid. It's fine. Just email me. But it is first come first serve, so make sure you email me now. By the time I hang this up, I can get straight to it and book you in. So, otherwise, for everybody else, I've got availability tomorrow night. It's fine, you can still email me. I can book you in at a later time. I do tend to sort of free up around Tuesday, Wednesday. So, you know what I mean? If you want readings, that's probably your best time to email me, is on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. Because over the weekends, I fill up so fast. Anyway, guys, last one, pop up, let's have you. But yeah, Judy, email me. It's I'm sure someone will, you can find my email on any other vids. I put it on all my vids in the description. Right, let me see. Last one for tonight, you guys. Let me see. A bit odd, but is Carol Hughes still in the room? I'm just gonna get a couple of minutes and I'll spark a fag up with you guys while I'm waiting. I just want to see if Carol Hughes is still in the room. Oh, you're still there, Carol? Yeah. I heard loud and clear about 10-15 minutes ago. Okay, can you pull up Carol Hughes? So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to chill out, have a cig and read for my lovely Carol, who follows every Monday Funday. Yeah, Carol, what's your sun sign again, darling? Just remind me. Scorpio, that right. What's this codependency fucking card about? Carol. Either an actual addiction or an obsession. Something going on here. Is somebody infatuated with you? Or are you infatuated with them? I don't think you are. I think you're trying to love yourself first. Or you being told to love yourself first. I wish you was. You are. Carol, loosen the reins. Let's clarify. Your overall advice is to love yourself first. I'm wondering if this guy is literally just infatuation. Fuck yeah, his infatuation. Carol, sweetheart. Keeping yourself stuck here, okay? It's self-sabotage. There we go, another one, stuck. 3 cards indicating you're keeping yourself stuck in this situation when you needn't be. This guy is toxic. This guy, I'm going to say, could be a bit of a player. Or he's got some serious issues. I don't think he's interested at the minute. I think this is his energy. I'm wondering if he's either a Capricorn or a Virgo. Yeah, he's enjoying his single life. I'm not actually seeing him being interested in a relationship. See, I've got the Tower here with the Devil. This toxicity is self-sabotaging in a big, big way. Well, yeah, Scorpio right here. And you sort of, how can I put it, Carol, you know I love you. You know I fucking do. But this guy he's got some, I'm trying to push to figure out what his issues are, and they're not telling me. They're being very fucking secretive about what's wrong with him. But what they are saying is toxic. His issues are leading him to a disaster. You're toxic because you're remaining so infatuated with him as opposed to letting him go. And they're trying to say now, listen, can we get out of your head a little bit here, okay? And try and